Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a mukbang reacts to season 1 episode 6. I don't know where my voice went. Season 1 episode 6 of The Ultimatum Marry or Move On Netflix. I didn't really feel like having a meal necessarily today, so I just have a bunch of chips and some queso. I totally meant to get lime, to put lime juice on these two, but I completely forgot. So I just have some lemon juice. It's not quite the same, but it's gonna have to be the same. This is gonna be the episode where they go back to their original spouses, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty chaotic, so get ready. I wanted to wear my hair down. I don't think I'm going to, just because it's kind of getting in my way. So I'm gonna clip it up. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. There's something wrong with having your hair up. I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Oh, they're all gonna come back together for dinner.
You're talking about choosing something and cultivating it. That didn't happen anymore, did it?
Salt and vinegar chips. I cannot hear her.
We spent 3 weeks in our trial marriage trying to build a real relationship with each other. I think most people wonder if they're actually marrying the right person.
I think if you're feeling like that,
I get both. I walk into this experience.
then either you're not ready or it's not the right person.
I really want my happy ending.
I think getting married is always going to be scary because it's like so final, but at the same time, like, if you don't feel excited about it, either it's not the right time or it's not the right person.
Who your first vision of marriage. When you leave here, you will begin the second experience of what married life could be. And at the end of this experience, you'll make a
You
choice.
just should know.
Who
I feel like a wino carrying this through my house. I have like a cut on the inside of my mouth too, so it's not gonna be good news.
April and Colby, you're all smiles. Tell us what it was like.
It has truly been life-changing. I've learned a lot from you. To listen without it going in one ear, out the other kind of thing, which I think that's what I was missing in my last relationship. People that we thought was best for us.
You're asking how April taught you that? I mean, I'm sure many women would love to know, like, how do you teach a man to listen?
Well, it's a lot of talking. Like, I have no choice but to listen. That's how I feel like. It was like force.
Colby, you pushed me to be a stronger and more mature woman.
And you become just that. She grew into a woman during our time together.
First of all, April became a woman in their 3 weeks together. Did she start her period or did she lose her virginity?
Madeline's a hater.
What of that are you taking credit for? And who the hell are you to say what it takes to become a woman? I'm taking credit for that.
That was a weird thing to say, but
I mean, this is blowing my mind.
I think that Madeline's a bit of a hater.
Madeline, this man adores the hell out of you. He's a hardworking man, he inspires me, he's a positive person.
Oh, it's fun.
This man gave you an ultimatum.
Jake and Ray.
I actually didn't want to come on this experience at the get-go, but after spending these 3 weeks with Ray, I wouldn't take it back for the world.
I think that the experience is really positive for both of us.
Zay? You look uncomfortable.
When you ask her a question, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Things are great. I don't see growth there. I don't see her opening up more.
You know, you're not with us every day, and I do feel like I have had growth, and I've kind of come into my own a little bit more, but you'll be able to see that over the next 3 weeks.
Obviously, she gave me an ultimatum, and it's something that I wasn't doing right in the relationship, and if she found that in Jake, then, you know, it's not my job to stop your happiness. Shanique, you have been a great proud wife, super caring. I think the biggest thing is communication, and I think that is very important, especially in a relationship and in marriage.
I
I feel like Zay is an extremely sweet guy. I think he's somebody who is going to be just a very sweet and loving husband. He'll be all in.
All right. Madeline and Randall. How was it?
You know, I came here having been given the ultimatum, and there were things I did feel like were missing from my relationship with Colby that, like, I did see in Randall.
I love getting these little twisty chips.
You make me feel completely heard and understood. If
You don't say nothing. All you want to do is be physical.
you will be a wonderful husband and father.
You allowed me to express myself and sat there and listened and didn't react or had an opinion just based off of what I just said. It was more so like, you talk, I listen, I speak. And that ultimately allowed me to become more expressive because I felt a lot more comfortable. It felt natural. It felt like this is how a marriage should feel. And honestly, from week 1 to now, I see myself as a better individual. I think we got a crash course as to what it is to be a married couple living in this crazy world.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this whole thing, like, I honestly can just laugh at myself. I'm the one who brought him here, and he is obviously having a good time, and maybe this is exactly what our relationship needed. Whatever that means, you know? Girls' night, you know, Madeline, you did share a lot about how you felt very strongly about Randall, and he checks off all of, you know, your list of like a perfect guy. It was like 100 comments of how perfect Randall is, and I wouldn't bring him here if I didn't want to marry him. I think he's a great guy. But like, your experience with Randall, respectfully, you've known him for 3 weeks. So he might seem like a perfect guy to you, but there are a lot of things that he'd be better at as a man, period.
There are things that, you know, Randall can work on. I think, you know, Randall can give more of himself. Like, I think that's what I would want long term.
I brought him here and I want him to be better, and if this person is making him feel more confident, making him feel more outspoken, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but you know what, like this, I brought this on myself. Honestly, like, I don't think I've ever felt more at peace about the possibility of whatever happens, as much as I do right now, so, yeah.
I do see y'all being a very strong couple, but she's a very strong woman, and she tends to be aggressive with her words, and they do cut deep. And I don't know if you would be able to handle what she delivers sometimes.
Colby, I think you gotta reword that, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I don't know.
Like what?
Yeah,
First of all,
I would say respectfully, I disagree.
I did give her the ultimatum. You saying that you can see a future with her, what scares me about that is that you actually said that. That's something that we now need to sit down and have a talk about and discuss. Does she see a future with Randall? Or does she feel strongly more toward me?
Thank you for sharing yourself.
Call me whenever.
Anytime your woman spends time with another man by herself for 3 weeks, yeah, it's gonna create some jealousy. But now I know that I'm getting 100% of Madeline. I know.
Colby with the cowboy hat.
She's now 100% invested in me, and she's 100% sure that's what she wanted. The ultimatum is going to give me an answer one way or another, and I'm ready for that.
I don't know the future. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this, but in 3 weeks, I'm going to make the biggest decision of my life.
Randall needs some more attention. That's what scares me about things like that, is because they're not coming back into their relationship. Like, oh my god, I miss you so much. It's like, yeah, I know what you've been up to.
Oh, I did miss you. I came here thinking, oh my god, I cannot leave without this man. And now I'm just very confused. It's difficult. I don't like it.
I mean, I've been thinking about this all day, all week. Oh, like I get to move back in with Ray and spend time with Ray, but I think it's just also hard just knowing that you can spend time with somebody else. Somebody else is making you happy.
Yeah. I've been jealous too about you and Shanique connecting and stuff. And I mean, like, at
Yeah,
girls'
babe, you
night,
know what
she
to do with
like
Shanique.
brought up that you had a boner.
Wow. Damn, that's
Sorry, I hate to put you on the spot, but I mean, I was jealous. I was sad about it.
I mean, I'm a man.
I'm aware.
Lucky that you know that I'm attractive women.
So my takeaway from this is supposed to be that I'm glad that you're attracted to women.
I mean, no, like, I mean, we're human.
So what was y'all's experience like physically?
You're one to ask, Ray.
Taking a big chug. I was saying.
I mean, okay,
What did you guys do physically?
we did cuddle.
Yeah, he looks like he's not
I feel like I was listening to what you were saying. You want like more communication from me, more words of affirmation. You want me to be more open.
More feelings. I want to know. I want to know everything that you're thinking. Cause I feel like I've learned a lot in the past 3 weeks, and with somebody that, respectfully, I like. We have 3 weeks, so I just imagine what I can learn and how much I can grow with somebody that I'm like in love with.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to change.
Yeah.
Get ready for that. Can I
She's
get
so
my side
lukewarm.
of the bed, please?
I'm staying on this side. You can have this side.
Where you been sleeping
I've been sleeping on this side.
at? Yeah, let me sleep on this side.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you serious right
I'm
now?
dead, I'm dead ass.
I always sleep on this side.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just compromise with me. Just compromise.
Oh, we're cuddling. Watch out. You might get a boner like you did with Shanique.
I think it's more
This is so funny.
like sweet to see them with the people that they actually came with because it's more comfort.
As you can see, Carter's very comfortable.
He's doing his own thing.
At the changeover, it was really hard to just sit there and listen to Madeline and Randall's kind of chemistry, whatever the fuck. Like, hearing that was just, ooh. I gave Randall the ultimatum, and I was partly prepared for the fact that, like, no matter what experience Randall has, like, the dynamic of our relationship is never going to be the same. The fact that he did have a great experience does add, like, another layer to, like, the shit that we have to figure out. Now that Madeline has done her part, thank you very much. Don't come again. You said a lot tonight. You were very expressive. You were sharing a lot of your experience and the possibilities of what could be. I guess I never really heard you talk about like your future that much. You went all in, and whether or not like that includes you. Okay. You got that in these 3 weeks, and I wasn't able to translate that to you in 2.5 years. But
Okay, why you had to add the 2.5
I was
years
just
part?
saying, like, I really feel like you enjoyed it a little more. But I'm not even gonna focus on the negative stuff that I felt tonight. I want to make sure I'm focusing on us in these 3 weeks. But like, obviously, because we both just left from like another relationship, I guess like we're gonna have a lot of questions and naturally make a lot of comparisons. And I think I'm a little like nervous about what that might be like for Shanu. What do you want me to like better?
Don't think dumping all these things that I think I need you to work on right now. It's just appropriate right now.
I get it. I'm just happy to kind of
Are you really happy?
She's so happy.
I missed you.
I had such an amazing time with Colby, but I can't tell you the number of times I've counted the minutes when we get back with Jake. We've seen a lifelong future with each other. This is the person I want to marry.
We got some talking to do.
Why? What's up?
Is there anything you want to tell me before I say anything?
Yeah, what's up?
In the past 3 weeks, I've fallen for Ray. Come to find out, April's been texting a lot of guys that she found out partying at the club. I've seen her with all these other dudes on Instagram as well. Yeah, I know that she knows that would upset me because she knows I do care. When I was with Ray, I still thought about April all the time. I did have a relationship with her 2 years prior to this experience, and that's not just going to disappear. The fact that you ran into Madeline, like, this is what I can get. You text home with the guys that you met.
I didn't text her guys. I showed her a picture. And I haven't been giving my number out. Why? Because I think I've been sharing my Instagram.
You've been playing games through this whole thing. You've been jealous little tricks, and everyone's seen it. People, everyone who's followed on Instagram has hit me up like, that's what's going on. You brought me on this.
Okay, and you're not hearing me out, so that's why I'm not even talking.
Okay, then don't talk.
Because you're over here telling me, like, that's why I'm not a person like you didn't see with your own eyes, hear with your own ears.
You know me. I give you all my fucking trust in any relationship I'm in. Once you break it, you broke it.
I talked to
had to
them.
find out from somebody
You're not
else.
even doing this.
I had to find out from
It's
somebody
a
else.
shit show.
You
This will
walked
be the
in.
longest 3 weeks of my life. I've literally grown
It's
so
never
much
your
in the last
fault,
3 fucking
April.
days.
It's never your fucking fault.
You fucking know so much. You may as well have been there. Because your story is frankly quite off. I walked into the club and this guy started walking my way. And I was like, hey, I'm single. We exchanged contact. Yes, I fucking enjoyed it. But you had somebody that you slept in bed with every night. You guys had a connection. So stop making me look like the crazy person.
I don't think she looks like the crazy person, but I do agree that the terms with the singleness was like,
Not even
Because
5-10 minutes of being here. You can't even communicate in a calm tone. How mature.
Because I sit there and I just faced you and try to talk to you and you talked over me, which you do all the fucking time. Anything I say, you never listen. That's what I loved about Ray, because she actually listened.
Okay.
And she gave me feedback.
Okay, I'm going to sleep. This is going in
I
circles.
don't care.
Great. Get out of my apartment.
I would love to if I could.
oh dang.
It's night 1 and I already don't have energy to sit here and communicate with this person. And this is someone that I've loved for the past 2 years.
I understand why he's mad. I understand. It's hard because it's a confusing situation because they agree to be single under a specific set of terms. It's not so that you can go. But, you know, it's not like she was in the same situation as him of like, oh, I'm spending this 3 weeks with someone I really care
I was
about.
hoping that in the 3 weeks that he wasn't with me, that there would have been something that he missed. I didn't know I was doing it too.
I was just with somebody.
I wouldn't say that I like Madeline or
That
Colby.
I've been nagging at Colby for not having. Randall checks off all my boxes. But me and Colby have a magnetic, undeniable chemistry. It's just really, it's confusing.
Well, that's what she wanted, was physical, so there you go.
I've been looking at these gold box. I've been wondering.
Dear God, no.
Some blindfolds here, 2 of them. They are both blind. They're using feathers and like, what the fuck is this shit? I was in here using this shit, right?
No, not on a regular basis. I don't know. I don't.
But you're smiling like, what is funny?
Because I'm uncomfortable. Can we just...
Is there anything else I need to know about?
No.
This is our first morning together. It's pretty hard for me, just knowing that Ray and Jake were like at that type of level with each other that I don't want to think about that.
I'm just gonna put this in the hallway, okay?
Oh, it pissed me off. She's all smiling about it.
By the way, I did get these for you. Yeah. That's some beautiful lilies for you. And a lovely card that comes with it.
It's my favorite part, you know that.
What's the card say? I want to marry you. Right now. My stomach hurts. I just kicked the images.
I'll go grab a drink for you. Being back with Alan within this little time that we've already spent together, it's been amazing. The best feeling I've had in the last 3 weeks.
This is sweet, babe. I don't know how you found the time.
I know.
I wish I would have gotten you something.
I thought I was going to have a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Me searching for flowers and a card for you.
Thank you.
I feel like she gets a kick out of like him loving her so much.
I hated the fact that Randall said he could see a future with you. It was really hard to hear him say that. But my question is like, do you see yourself with the future?
Good question.
So,
Why are you hesitating?
because this is hard to say to you, is Randall like the kind of guy that he has all the qualities I look for? Like, yeah, like that is somebody that when I, to an extent, you know, there's also things that I feel like the last couple days I saw that's missing, but there's things missing here. But like, yeah, like in it, like, is it possible that I could have a future with Randall? Like, yeah, I know that's hard to hear, but
Yeah, that's a lot.
I do think he's a catch. I thought,
That sucks hearing that.
I know, but like,
That makes me feel terrible. He checked all of our boxes. We obviously have some issues, and Madeline and Randall didn't have issues. That's scary to even think
Only
about,
3 weeks though.
because it seems like she can slip out of my fingers pretty easily now. Well, for me, it's just like I just wanted our first day to be all rainbows and butterflies. Like I wanted to have fun.
but it's real fucking life, and if we're gonna do it forever,
Make it a light first date. That's all I wanted. Just enjoy our time together, not talk about this immediately the first day.
we're not gonna get the answers unless we talk about them.
I think we both know I struggle with saying what's on my mind. And like I feel like if I say certain things, I will lose you.
April. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for getting so mad. We still have 3 weeks to live with each other. I don't want both of us just to come after each other and do what we did last night. I do love you and I care about you. You know what I mean?
Same here. I'm tired of like crying, honestly. I just want you to know that the 3 weeks I've spent with Colby, like I've really got to grow, mature, listen, and be happy and be a better me just being around this person. And I don't want to lose that because I was really sad leaving this person because of the person I grew being around him. And I just want you to know that I want to be able to prove to you in these next 3 weeks, like living together, that this can be a healthy, very good relationship.
And I wanted to show the same thing because I do care about you. I do want to learn what you got out of these last 3 weeks. I don't want to be standoffish or separate or apart from you because I love you. You get that?
Yeah.
You'll always get her hug to kiss me before we.
To be like that with you, you're my best friend, and I love you.
Love you too.
I love you.
Thank you so much for making this video. Really appreciate it. This is really good. Let's talk about the future and how much you'll be cooking for me.
Obviously, experiences bring out a lot of things that I didn't know about myself, but like I've been working on myself to be just a good partner in general, and I feel like I'm
really ready to marry you, but they don't want to have to convince you that you want to be married.
Yeah.
How do you feel about marriage? Do you feel like this is something that makes sense for your life?
I can't say.
You know, when we got onto this experience, I felt like the fact that you think about finances in a very like practical way, like you use it as an excuse sometimes. What you think about that and where you are now?
Where I am now. I think I had hesitation with this whole ultimatum because honestly, in my opinion, I thought it made it seem like you thought your shit didn't stink. You know, it was me that was the problem, or I had the problems and I was the one that needed to work on. Honestly, I think there's a lot of things that you need to work on. I don't want to get down on one knee with somebody that I'm like bickering back and forth with about the small things. Somebody that's not really listening to me. Shanique doesn't know everything. For marriage, it takes two to tango to stand the test of time forever. Yeah. Let's be real. Like, could I see myself getting married? I think I'll get a lot more clarity in the coming weeks of us living together. And I'm hoping you are as well.
I was in Colby's bathroom and, happened to flip through his Apple Watch. I did a quick little scroll. I don't know, any of these girls' names. So I went through his message thread with one of these girls, and it was someone that he made out with and didn't tell me about. Not even the girl he made out with when he was with Zay. I asked you about this whole kissing multiple times.
That's what you exactly with that kiss. I just know you.
Yeah, you chased me out kissing this girl, and then I told her I was meeting people, and then going back out with some other girls. I would want to that you would just happen.
I didn't know I did that. That was the next big thing, obviously.
Reach it. He told this girl we had an open relationship. He didn't tell me about this, and I continued in conversation with her for fucking 3 weeks.
Plot twist of the whole show, Alexis was right.
You think that's a filter?
Yeah, I guess I do.
As soon as I saw those messages, I felt betrayed. It was, way too much in there.
I feel like I don't like that she runs away. She don't want to talk, but I feel like Colby and April kind of both did a similar thing of like, well, my partner's with someone that they're really feeling, and I don't have that type of connection with someone, so I'm just kind of like do my own thing. I don't think that's all really fair, because this experience was a separate agreement.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system.
Hey, Colby. Call me back and let me know where you're at. We really need to talk.
So he walked out and now he's leaving her on ice.
I have no idea where he went last night or what is going through this man's head. This is not something I can stand behind. I cannot let this go and act like it's okay. Hey, Mama. Oh, thanks for coming over. Of course. Okay. So I'm in a spill. Oh my gosh, what's been going on? It's been crazy. So, last night, I went through Colby's little watch and saw he'd been texting this girl about how we have an open relationship. Yeah, just all like sexual conversation for almost 3 weeks. And then he ended up leaving. Like, he just dipped out and like has been like non-responsive. I told him how important it was that we just had a talk today, but I've called him 3 times now. And he's never to be found. Colby,
I think they
he's
like
never
the drama.
talked to another woman like that. He's never kissed another girl. We don't even go out to clubs. And he did cut things off with her. He was like, no, I am a felon. I want to be a felon. Cut things off before I even got anything.
Okay.
But he apologized and in the next breath said, but I did that because of you. he can't ever be wrong. It's affecting me, and I can't. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. That's not. I need him to be here, and it's just like another slap in the face that he couldn't even just stick around and talk it out with me.
Yeah, but
He
you
wants to
would.
marry me. Maybe not anymore.
I mean, I don't know. He was asking to talk and she ran off. So, I don't know.
Hey, Colby.
He seems sick. I feel bad that I'm like here right now because he's home now and I feel like I'm like in the way.
Didn't even acknowledge.
I know. This is
Yeah,
awkward.
should go.
I just want you to, you're a strong person and you know how to advocate for yourself, so I feel like you'll do good with that.
Hey, Colby.
What's up?
Hey,
Just trying to get some sleep. You having a good day?
I'm in your spot.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Thank you.
I can let y'all keep talking.
No, it's okay. We need to talk.
Sorry, Ray. I'm just exhausted.
No, I get it, totally. I'm
Not
like,
feeling good at all. I don't want to get you sick or anything, you know?
you're sick?
I don't know.
I don't know if hangovers are contagious.
Awesome.
Probably not.
Okay.
Love you.
Hi, you're awesome.
See you, Ray.
See ya.
I think we were really need to discuss last night, and we're out right now.
I think we should too. I just don't think right now is a good time to do that for me.
I get that you're tired, but I'm exhausted.
I can hardly even hold my eyes open.
I need you to just be here with me and have this conversation.
I don't
get
like that
you're
it's
already-
all on her timeline. If she wants to walk away, if she wants to storm out, if she don't want to talk, that's okay. But I also
I made mistakes.
feel like, yeah, since he's the one who's in the
It's
wrong,
still
maybe
feeling
he's just allowed to be on her timeline. I don't know.
I'm doing the best here.
I think I deserve a little bit more.
What I did was wrong. But I was doing it because of the
But-
experience
but-
and what you asked for me. And I wasn't getting that from April. So I did go outsource and find that stuff.
Yeah,
I did it
that's what I was
for
thinking.
Madeline. I did it because Madeline asked of these things. Not necessarily to go out and find someone to kiss them.
I don't
to
think
make
it's fair
things
to say
real.
I did it
And
for
to
Madeline,
make sure
but
that my love for her isn't some fairy tale, some dreamy thing that she is Miss Perfection. That's really the experience I was wanting to get out of this experience. To
yeah,
confirm my love for Madeline.
I mean,
and that's
that-
exactly
yeah.
what Madeline asked for.
that makes sense.
I told you about it.
If he like
I
felt
was
like
ashamed of it. And I moved on from it.
him being with Lauren was going to be a chance to experience something with someone who he could really see a future
We were
with.
having. Chloe,
Alright.
did you? Did you tell me that you were having?
I'm really trying here. I'm so sorry.
I know. Okay, but like you're just saying that you told me, but you didn't. Like I need you to own up that you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you that I told that girl the frustrations I was having, what I was going through. She talked about something very deep with me, was a reason why I felt like I could open up to her.
First of all, you shouldn't ever feel that comfortable with another girl to talk about me. But-
You felt
and
pretty
if you
comfortable to
do,
talk to
there's no
Randall.
need to take up
I will
with me.
not do that ever again.
I think they
You're
kind of
becoming
gaslight
more
each other.
patronizing, and you're making me want to walk out of this without you, because I think I would be better for it.
I think you'd be better too.
I'm trying so hard, and I deserve more.
You deserve a lot more than me. I'm not worth it.
Their dynamic is very, very childish. It's very
Okay,
weird.
but you're not
These
worth
are
it,
the
but
type
it's
of
still my fault that everything
relationship
happened.
arguments I had in like
Yes.
my very first relationship. Like, this is the type of stuff you have when you're like in high school, of like just the gaslighting, the toxicity,
I'm
the
not
like.
with what he's done.
This is just weird.
extremely hurt by it. No matter how tired, sick, hurt I felt, I would go out of my way to make sure that I gave my partner what they needed to feel okay and move on.
Happy that your baby's being clean. Let's go take it out. We'll both go. Kind of what we did with this one. We kind of didn't even like know what we were getting. We walked in, fell in love with it. Like that's
You
actually
fell in love
happened.
with it.
Well done.
hungry. I'm always flexible. What are we doing for my birthday tomorrow?
Oh, it is your birthday tomorrow, isn't it?
Can I have a hug? It's like release all the tension. Look at the smile on your face. Look at. I'm clingy. I'm clingy to her. I want you to be happy. You've been my best friend this entire past year and a half. I want you to love me, and I want you to love yourself and be happy. Won't you let me have a taste? Won't you let me have a taste?
It was like awkward to watch. She was very, very like different.
I met Ray's mom when we were in between being serious and still being friends. Being in this experience has taught me I just want to marry Ray. So going into brunch with Ray's mom, I really want her to be accepting of that. I'm in this crazy experience. I'm trying. I'm learning. Ray is beautiful and she's very caring and a loving person. I do think she will be a great wife, and I mean that's why we're here.
How was your experience with Shanique?
Shanique, I think she opened me up like emotionally, because she wasn't afraid to share that with me. I think that's something that I really need.
Oh, so it's like she opened up and you opened up.
Yeah.
What do you feel like happened with you and Jake? I didn't hold back. I was very open. It wasn't all like rainbows and sunshine all the time. We just didn't butt heads.
Did you and Jake not have one argument?
No. He saw me angry. I saw him angry. He saw me stressed out. He saw me sick. He saw me crying. We just didn't argue.
You're in a trial marriage for 3 weeks and y'all don't have one disagreement, one argument. Ray picked somebody super similar to her. That's not gonna really.
Wasn't she similar to you?
You all were.
Why is it helpful to you to pick somebody who's similar to you, but not helpful for me to pick somebody who's similar to me?
I think y'all both should pick people different than you.
You know why? Because the person that I picked is just like me. I'm gonna push the person that I'm with. In my eyes, I was picking somebody that was gonna help me grow the most, not who I was gonna be most comfortable with. She's gonna feel comfortable not having someone actually just push her.
Jake did push me to open it. He was just gentle about it.
Her and Jake's personalities are more calm, so they're not gonna do it in the same way you do
There's
it.
no way. It doesn't matter if it's freaking just one of my guy friends. If I stay with that person
argumentative.
for 3, well, just go ahead, cut me off, and go ahead.
No, please keep talking.
No, it doesn't matter. Because we wasn't supposed
Who said what you had to say doesn't matter?
Go ahead. We good. See,
You know why
I just like to cut in when he's inaccurate.
Can I say something? Do you
well,
know
if
why
it's that
she
important, then
interjects?
say it after.
Do you know why
We talked for a long time.
Do you know why she interjects?
Because I won't be hurt if I don't.
Oh, whoa, okay. Whoa, that was a good one because you want. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Look at Zay.
Y'all got whatever y'all got.
Zay, don't do that to me because I'm her mom. Look at me. Look at me for a second. She said because she wants to be heard.
Is that a non-negotiable for you? To be heard?
Oh God.
So you don't think they got as much out of it as you and Shanique did?
Correct.
It's not a fucking competition. I've never once said, "Oh, Jake and I did better than you and Shanique because we didn't argue."
I'm telling you how I feel about it.
You're just a pusher. I'm just not a pusher. You just push all the fucking time. I just don't push people like that because it doesn't make me happy to do that.
How long have you been feeling unheard?
I don't want to cut you off. I'm just making sure you're finished with your thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
that's
you should
petty.
ask you a question.
I'm just making sure.
That was
Come on,
petty.
I just want to be clear.
All right, I'm done talking.
Wait, Rachel. He asked you a question and he paused. How long have you felt unheard? Zay,
Did they bring the hotel
are you
cups with
gonna
them?
look at her when she answers?
He's
I
frustrated.
just think during our arguments, he just talks for a very long time. And then when I try to respond, he's like, "Don't cut me off."
That's not even the answer. That's not even the question. That's not
I'm saying I've always
That's her
felt
answer.
unheard
That's
during
why
our
she
arguments.
feels unheard.
That's my answer.
She just answered your question. Did you hear that?
What was the question?
The question was, why do you
I said,
feel
how long?
And I said always during our arguments. I've always felt unheard during our arguments.
always say? The answer is always.
think that they could really benefit. I'm surprised that they didn't have them go to like mediation, because like I feel like this conversation would be better had with somebody who's impartial. You can tell that they care about Zay, but like at the end of the day, those are Ray's people, you know?
I'm not sure whether they can make it as a married couple. Can they get through this? Can they actually communicate enough with each other to make it work?
Yeah.
Give them a moment.
It's not worth like getting this worked up.
If you love somebody and you really care about someone, why would you get this worked up?
I feel like it's not worth it if you're already checked out, but if you still care, then you're just gonna go how you
This is the worst birthday weather I've ever had. What time did you get up this morning?
9:30.
You were drunk all last night.
I don't remember that.
Well, do you understand how that's so frustrating for me? Because you were drunk. I came over here, you're passed out, your phone was unlocked, and I opened your phone and I went through it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's start off by, my name is April. I'm a psycho bitch. And if there's anything I need to find out, I will find out. And I found videos on Jake's phone filming this close up to Ray's ass doing this shit at the fucking club. Why are there multiple videos?
Why are you going through my phone right now?
Why are there multiple videos? And I am psycho, and I airdrop them to myself. Why are there multiple videos?
That's some bullshit.
No, it's not some bullshit.
Yep,
Why are there multiple videos of you recording some other girl's ass? You're over here filming this girl's
You
coochie
are
in your
literally
fucking ass
trying right
twerking.
now to make me look like the worst guy in the world when I had nothing to do with it. You are literally attacking me right now.
I'm not attacking you.
You are.
I'm
That's
sitting
fucked
here
up for you
talking.
to go through my phone and go through all that.
Colby was not filming me shaking my ass, and if Madeline ever saw that, I guarantee you she'd be fucking livid.
If she would have just asked me about things on my phone, I've been open and honest with her and showed her. Like, it's not a big deal. There's nothing to hide. She made it sound so bad. That's an invasion of privacy. I've never gone through her phone once in my life. I don't trust April at all right now. I think she just did.
There is no fucking reason to have videos of bitches doing fucking this at the club. That's fucking cheating.
It's
And
not
then-
cheating, because it was a joke. You didn't know the behind the story. I wasn't just filming her ass for no reason.
You're filming her ass everywhere she goes.
Oh my god, stop.
After what the fuck I saw on that phone, I don't think that all they did is kiss and make out. I'm not surprised. Ray walked in here in the most unstable fucking relationship. She's twerking her ass off in the club, and he's clearly proud of recording it up close in front row seat. Okay. Well, all my girlfriends are downstairs waiting, so I'm gonna go continue having a great rest of my birthday.
You guys ever had your birthday ruined by your significant other? I feel like from like 19
rocky with me and Colby,
to
but tonight I asked
like 23.
because
My birthday stayed getting ruined.
They're as a couple. They give awesome advice, so I do need their opinions.
So I've been back with Colby since Sunday, and he had gone out and he said a girl walked up to him and kissed him. Whatever, I don't know what the hell was up with that. He told me the truth about it, but there was more truth to the truth. I went through his little watch the other day. He continued to text her for 3 weeks about how we're gonna have an open relationship, complain about me to another woman.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
You might deserve a little more than that. I'm done. He's a no. I'm not gonna hold everything that he said against him because I wouldn't want that held against me. Whether or not I should spend the rest of my life with him is in question.
I don't think it's super
It
good
should
to
be
do
questioned,
this.
and I will continue to evaluate.
I don't think
that
there's
the next
anything
2
wrong
weeks.
with
I
like
need
getting
him to recognize
feedback
the
when you
reality
need
of
to,
me,
but I
the
feel
reality
like
of
it's
himself,
very,
and the
very
problems
childish to run to your family and friends with all of your problems. That's like a toxic trait that I know that I do and that I'm working on about myself, because I get so heated and so worked up that it's hard for me to express myself in the moment, and I feel like I need to talk it out, and I need to get some perspective, and I need to talk to my friends, and my friends are gonna help me. And it's just like, I've gotten myself into situations where if I would have just came to the person with the problem as soon as I felt that I had a problem, then it could have very easily been resolved, versus me letting myself get worked up and go to these girls and this happened and this happened and this happened, when really, like, you don't always know the whole story, and you're turning people against your significant other unintentionally because you still love them and you understand the whole relationship, and your friends or your family or whatever only wants the best for you. So if you're in their ear with all the bad stuff, then like, of course they're gonna be like, nope. And I do feel like it's pretty childish to do that, honestly. Again, I don't think like isolation's the right thing, or like you shouldn't be able to talk to people about things, but I think like if you feel the need with every little problem to go and be like, so this and this and this and this and this happened, and then when the people will tell you like, nope, he's done, you're like, well, no, I'm gonna give him, like, I just don't think that's a good move.
I think Colby is an absolutely
now her friends are looking at her crazy.
someone, but I think one of the main differences between Randall and Colby is Randall, he is a genuine soul that is able to see things in different ways. He's very unbiased. Whereas Colby, I think he's very reactive. Or Madeline, I don't know if he's the one. Hi.
What's up?
When she had Colby come to it. Oh, this is weird.
Oh man, how's y'all's nights going? So far so good?
Yeah, see, now they're looking at him crazy.
So I walking at a bad time or what?
No.
Jesus. You alright?
Yeah. How old are they? This is very high school.
I put it all out there, like truly, like, I think they need to hear your perspective. Yeah, we don't know anything about your experience.
But why is it their business?
A different route? You kiss somebody, I wanted to kiss somebody.
You've just said that you've done those things because of me.
I did.
You've done those things because of how it made you feel. It is not my
It was
fault.
not a personal feeling. Like I was searching, outsourcing. It's supposed to experience feelings that we haven't felt before. Out of our relationship that we've already experienced, make sure we're ready for marriage.
Oh my god. I don't think he's hearing. He can't see past himself.
That's how I feel. That's what I had to say.
If you were me, would you be ready to marry you now?
I think if I were you, I would still be in question. I think that's very fair to say. I know what I want, and that's you. There's no doubt in my mind about it. That's where I'm at.
Why are you so certain?
And the reason why I'm so certain is because I experienced something that has completely confirmed the way I feel about Madeline. I got nothing from it. I got no excitement, no joy, no sense of pleasure, none of it.
If it wasn't giving you happiness, like why did you continue it for like at least 2 weeks?
We're going in circles now.
How is this gonna be okay moving forward? Are you gonna continue to pursue relationships with the girls that you texted?
We've already gone there. I have honestly put so much aside for your ass, for you to question me now.
Then fucking leave! Walk! Please! Do us both a favor!
How about hold off the tequila a little bit? Maybe we can have a discussion.
Bye!
That's ridiculous.
It's all come back to you blaming me, and I'm fucking over it.
Yeah, they gaslight the heck out of each other. And she's got the whole brigade to back her
I
up.
can walk out, fucking Houdini. I don't know.
I don't think Houdini reveals his tricks. And that's what you fucking just did. God.
I don't like Madeline.
You gotta see this. You gotta
Colby's
see
not my
this.
favorite either, but I feel like
continue to deal with that shit. You cannot.
I loved Colby.
But he's demanded this ultimatum for me, and I have truly done everything that I could to get myself
after
ready.
she's like, I can see a future with Randall, I'm in love with Randall, da 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 da, and then when he's like, I didn't experience that with April, so like the way that he frames it is logical. In my opinion, it doesn't have to be to her, but to me, I would kind of understand where he's coming from. And then for her to take that and be like, so now you're going to pursue relationships with these people? Like, are you going to pursue one with Randall? Let's not act like he just did that out of the clear blue sky. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's interesting how some people will be like, just admit what you did wrong, but like, don't want to take any accountability for their part in the situation. I'm not saying it's like her fault or nothing. They agreed to this experience together. I think if he was like feeling April and also texting other people, then it would be like, you just want to be a cheater. But I think from the way that he explained it, like, it totally makes sense. And he told her don't hold back and stuff. So if he didn't feel like he was getting that, then I don't know.
To prepare myself for marriage.
I just don't. I don't like her.
Can I have a hug? Are you okay?
I think she's very childish.
And instead, he's gone totally left field and created more doubt. It's to the point where I cannot even defend him.
He is making you feel bad because he keeps turning it on you. You're being brainwashed. I don't mean to be dramatic, but like literally, you are eating everything that he is feeding you. It's kind of insane.
But like, do you really want to deal with this forever?
I know I need more out of a man. So, I mean, it's infuriating. I feel like I've almost wasted my time. I had an incredible 3 weeks with Randall, and, you know, I think that could extend, that could go further. Fuck this. Fuck wait.
You want this, but he's not the person you want it with.
Well, that was episode 6. Final thoughts on the episode is definitely like, I don't even know what to say other than what I just said. This whole Colby and Madeline situation is very childish, very toxic. Whether or not they're in love with each other or whatever, I definitely don't think they're the right people for each other. I don't think that Madeline belongs with Randall either. I don't think Madeline belongs with anybody at the time being. I think she has some major growing up to do. I don't think Colby's ready for marriage either. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He definitely has his childish ways about him too, and the way that they argue is very, very toxic. I honestly am interested to see if they take them to counseling, and I feel like they could all benefit from counseling. The whole like, oh, the experience of finding out if somebody else is what you're missing is cool too, but like, give these people some therapy. They need some couples counseling because they have issues in their relationship that they're not dealing with in a healthy way. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if being with other people helped any of them to figure out the better way to handle things, but from what I'm seeing so far, not that I'm seeing. I don't know how I feel about the Jake and April situation. I don't think it's right to snoop through someone's stuff. Colby and Madeline too. I don't necessarily think that it's right to snoop. I think that if you're snooping, it's because you feel that there's a reason to be snooping and that whatever you're looking for is going to be found and justified. So that right there, I feel like should let you know that there is something to find and that you don't trust this person and whatnot. So again, there's your answer. I don't know. I feel like Madeline was looking for something to be mad about because I feel like she's looking for an out, and I feel like April was looking for something because I feel like the experience has led her to not trust Jake because she thinks that he's in love with someone else, which I also think he is. I don't know how I feel about his major reaction, especially on her birthday. I think that was kind of sad. Just because I've been in that situation and I know how it feels to be arguing with your significant other on your birthday. It really sucks. But I don't know if he took it so hard and so heavy because he's also maybe looking for an out. Maybe not. I really don't know. At this point, I really don't know. I feel like we didn't see a lot of Shanique and Randall. I'm interested to see where that goes. And then who even else is there? Oh, Ray and Zay. Ray and Zay, I don't think that they're a good fit. I think they have a lot of love for each other, but I don't think that they're a good fit or what each other needs out of each other. I think that they're too different as people that it's just not working. Like, they're always coming to impasses because they can't communicate with each other, and that's so huge. But I don't think it has anything to do with not loving each other or not like being a good relationship or being good for each other. I think that they're just fundamentally different types of people, and that if they're not willing to figure out how to properly communicate and how to actually like put that to use, then they're just going to keep having these problems, which is sad. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode. We only have 7, 8, 9, and 10, so just 4 more episodes left. And I think the 10th episode is the reunion, which I'm excited about. I was wondering if we were gonna kind of get to see these people come head to head after seeing everything that happened. I don't even know if I want to know how they feel, especially because I think they're gonna pick and then they're gonna see everything that happened and then they're gonna come back together. So I wonder if some of the choices will be different once they see how their people were acting as far as who's gonna end up together. I really don't even know at this point. I still kind of think Ray and Jake will end up together, but that's pretty much it. I don't know if anybody else is gonna end up together. I have no idea, but I'm definitely interested to see, so stay tuned. We're gonna watch 7, 8, 9, and 10, and it's gonna be a roller coaster. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.